Hi, good evening. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Marisol Colquitt, author of Finding True Love Through Online Dating, a Christian Woman's Guide, now available on Amazon as well as eBay, and of course my website www.marisolcolquitt.com. If you've been with me for a little while and you've been watching my videos and you are blessed with my videos, I'd encourage you to check out my YouTube channel as well at Marisol Colquitt. I really would like to use this channel to be a blessing and an encouragement or an inspiration to single women and men, Christians especially, out there, especially for those who have been waiting for or praying for their spouse for maybe years or even decades. Maybe some of you are in your late 30s, 40s, and 50s. I've been there, done that, and I wrote this book because I really wanted to encourage Christian single men and women to try out online dating, because there's so much that you're missing out on. You know, a lot of people that I've met, they've been waiting, I've actually even met women in their 50s who are still praying for their husband, but they're not willing to try online dating. They always have an excuse, they're too busy, but I think in reality, they don't think that online dating is legit. But if you'll only check it out, then you'll find out that, you know, there's so many possibilities online, and online dating is just another channel that God has provided for us. And naturally, didn't realize my nails are not that. Don't know what happened there, so sorry about that. I pride on having nice nails. Okay, being part of Authentic. Don't know what happened there, but well, what was I saying? That, you know, sometimes we insist on our own ways, and I'm just afraid that if you continue, you know, that attitude, oh no, online dating is for desperate people, then you'll probably wait until you're in your 60s, maybe even 70s. In other words, you'll probably wait forever. And of course, if I was to say I met my husband online, and he's been the most amazing husband ever, and everything that I've prayed for, everything that I hoped for, I found in him, and he always surprises me every day. You know, sometimes I wake up and I ask him, "Are you real?" So, because I was already 40 when I met him, so, and I really thought when I turned 35 that I'll never get married. So I know exactly what it's like to wait and to hope, and to keep praying, to keep believing, even if you don't have any prospects, and even if you don't believe that anybody worth considering is gonna come along. I know exactly how that feels. I just wanted to show you the contents. 40 and waiting, stuck with the one, is online dating for you? Debunking the myth, is online dating a sin? Is online dating worth the risk? Is finding love online better than finding love offline? Pros and cons of online dating safety tips, top 3 recommended online dating sites, crafting an irresistible online dating profile, 121 questions to ask him or her, top 10 things to do together, virtually or in person, and how I found my own true love online. Of course, I share my own story. And as I promised, I'm gonna go through the book, so if you're following me, then you're in for a treat, because I'm gonna read through my book. Call this our book reading club or something. And I plan on doing this every Thursday night. I wish that I could promise, you know, or I could stick to a schedule, but because of my health issues, I just never know if and when I'm gonna be feeling okay, so that, you know, I could just, you know, stick to it. I would love to do it every 7 p.m. on Thursday night Central Time, but again, I could never. Right now, I'm still going on many health issues, and it's still on and off, or off and on. It's still a roller coaster. So eventually I know that I'll be able to go back to normal and be able to stick to a routine or a schedule. So chapter 1, 40 and waiting. Why, God, why? Why is it so hard to find a true godly man? Will I ever find true love? Are there really no good men left out there? The 40-year-old woman cried out to God, banging her hands against the wheel of her white Toyota Matrix as she cruised down I-4 in Orlando. The woman had just ditched a date in Tarpon Springs, a city in Florida off the coast of the Gulf of Mexico. This was her second date with the man she first met online. She thought she had finally found a genuine Christian guy. He ticked all the boxes. He was single, had never been married, was good-looking, active at church, and knew the Bible well. So where did she fail? How did she miss the signs? The lady had just found out an hour earlier that the man she was dating was a fraud. She felt duped and deflated. Never again, she thought, never again would she make the same mistake she promised herself. That 40-year-old woman was me 5 years ago. You see, I was in the exact same spot as you probably are, single, frustrated, feeling alone, forgotten, and neglected by God, waiting for your future spouse for what seemed like forever. Like you, I have waited for my husband all my life. I tossed and turned in bed for what seemed like an eternity, often with tears streaming down my face relentlessly. I can remember asking God 1,000 times, how long, oh Lord, how long? The wait was painfully palpable, intensified by the fact that I was in a foreign land thousands of miles away from my homeland. As you must have imagined, I wasn't always like this. I didn't find myself longing deeply for my future husband until I was in my late 20s. As a high schooler, I always thought I would be married and settled at 25. But shortly before I turned 25, I realized there was so much more for me to see and do. I wanted to explore the world. Getting married would ruin all that. At least that's what I thought. So at 26, I packed my bags, left my country, and moved to Dubai, a melting pot of cultures. Nothing could have been more fitting than Dubai as the best launching pad to explore the world. Little did I know that my excitement would gradually be snuffed out by the city's glitz and glamour. 1.5 years after arriving in Dubai, with the world as my oyster, I started exploring the United Arab Emirates' contiguous countries. Israel was at the top of my list, as it had been my lifelong dream to see it. Living in Dubai at the time meant I could not travel directly to Israel without risking my UAE visa. Flying into Jordan was the next best option, so that's exactly what I did. After an arduous bus ride, I got dropped off at the wrong hotel in Petra, world renowned for its Nabatean ruins in the southwestern part of Jordan. The manager of the wrong hotel graciously offered to take me to the right hotel and show me the city later. Not knowing anyone in the small city, which looked more like a small village to me, I was more than happy to accept. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to stop there because TikTok only allows 10 minutes and it's gonna cut me off, so I'm gonna have to pick this up next week, next Thursday again and again. As long as I'm still having my health issues, I cannot do a live, and I wish that we could read through the book together. But if you want to read ahead, I really encourage you to grab a copy of my book, Finding True Love Through Online Dating, A Christian Woman's Guide, on Amazon, and of course my website, www.marisolcolquitt.com. I'll be flashing it on the screen, so just check it out. Because let's encourage and inspire each other and other women out there who might be going through the same thing that I was going through many years ago, and what you might be going through right now. Okay, and again, if you're not following me yet, please follow me on TikTok as well as YouTube. God bless, God has not forgotten you.